everyone, huge news. Plumbing the Death Star is doing a live show.
That's right. As part of the Cheerful Earful Podcast Festival, we'll be performing live at Stupid Old Studios in Brunswick.
In
Brunswick. Maybe, I forget the street, but it'll be there.
Yeah,
You'll know where it is.
It's on the website.
But
it's going to be at 6:30 p.m. Plumbing the Death Star live. And, what's that? What's that? Huh? Maybe I want to see, I want to be double-fisted by my favorite three boys?
Yeah.
Well, hey, we're here to say that can happen to you because we're doing thumb cramps.
Yeah.
yeah, so it's Plumbing the Death Star, 6:30 p.m. on Friday the 3rd of October, and then Thumb Cramps, 8:30 p.m. Friday the 3rd of October. Same room, same venue. There's a bar. Come to both shows.
Exactly.
Drink in between.
Exactly.
Be hostile.
Yeah.
Go get a kebab, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's enough time, but there might be.
And if you can't make it to Brunswick in Victoria and Melbourne, that's okay because you can purchase a streaming ticket as well. You can watch it on your phone or your TV or your laptop.
Yeah.
And because it's all ticket prices are going to be Australian, if you're in a better country than us, doing better financially and economically, it's going to be so cheap for you.
Exactly.
And that means that we can afford bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want us to buy a kebab?
This is how you do it.
Yeah, this is how you do it. So to buy tickets, head to cheerfulearful.podlifeevents.com or just simply Google Plumbing the Death Star Cheerful Earful. Or, alternatively, and fingers crossed, all of this is in the show notes below.
Exactly. All you gotta do is scroll down.
Yeah.
And the link will be there.
Tickets are $30 for each show, or if you're coming to both, there is a double pass available, which is both shows for $50. Wonderful deal.
Exactly.
If
Incredible.
you are part of the Bad Brain Boys or Thumb Cramps Plus, you're a paid subscriber to any of our shows, there is a discount code. It is in the Discord in announcements. Use that. We're not going to reveal what it is here, because that would defeat the purpose.
Yeah, exactly.
Or purpose, as I just said there.
It would
It would defeat the purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey, once again, just Google Plumbing the Death Star, Cheerful Earful, or check the show notes. October 3rd, Stupid Old Studios, part of the Cheerful Earful Podcast Festival.
Tickets are limited, so if you're thinking, I'll go to that, but I'm going to wait 3 months to buy tickets, I would not recommend it.
Don't do that. None of that.
Especially because I think in 3 months the show is over.
You missed it.
Yeah.
If you're going to wait 2 months, also don't do that.
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
my
exactly.
suggestion.
Yeah,
Anyway, Plumbing the Death Star, Cheerful Earful Podcast Festival, Thumb Cramps, Cheerful Earful Podcast Festival, Stupid Old Studios, Friday, 3rd of October. Be there! Hey everyone, and happy episode 600.
Whoa!
And welcome to this week's episode of Plumbing the Death Star, a comedy pop culture podcast where we ask the important questions. I'm Joel.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm also Joel.
Remixing
Yeah,
the
it's
intro.
stressing me out.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
dude,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
even
No, it
be
isn't.
stressed.
I like that we're remixing just the titling of these 600. Is it months? Is it trilogy? Is it trilogy?
Yeah, we don't
What's
know.
going on? Is
We're
it part
keeping-
A,
it's-
part 1?
It's
Just 2.
603 this week.
Yeah.
Keeping the listeners on their toes.
Keep me on my toes. You on your toes.
Oh, I'm on my toes.
I'm Joe.
I'm Jackson.
I'm also
Didn't we
Joel.
do that?
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
And I know that I already said that we're a comedy pop culture podcast that asks
Yes.
the important questions, but then that's usually meant to lead
Yeah, I know.
into...
And then you said I'm Joel. And that's why we did the I'm Joel also.
I love the sort of crashing train that is Plumbing the Death Star. Us and the listeners holding on for dear life.
I wish that they would just do the intro. They changed the intro so that it's more friendly, and then they just forget it.
Yeah.
And by they, I mean Joel Dusha.
Yeah.
Which is me.
Yeah.
I'm Joel.
And I'm Jackson.
And I'm also Joel.
And we are asking the important questions like... I had to say it again.
I know.
We don't
I know.
like.
I know. I
Yes.
know.
Is having a Nightmare on Elm Street even that bad?
So this is your pick.
Yeah.
This is your pick for episode 600 month.
Last time I was like, hey, it wouldn't even be that bad. And then you both, but pretty much, actually, before we even hit record.
Yeah.
So the episode starts hot because you're just like, you're an idiot.
Well, all right. Sure, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
And it
No,
was
that was
classic
not-
Plumbing the Death Star. I'm not listening and you're an idiot. And also shut up. You know?
Yeah, the vibe before we hit record was not the, all right.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Okay,
You're
buddy.
the dumbest man I know.
You're
all right,
stupid.
let's go.
Yeah.
I'm not listening. Shut up. What are you saying? What's going on? Huh? Shut up.
I'm not listening.
I'm not listening.
Where I made the bold claim
Yeah.
for an episode pitch. So this is, again, you haven't even heard this part yet because it wasn't
This is
in the
behind the
episode.
scenes stuff, dude.
I was like, hey, I've been watching Nightmare on Elm Street, or maybe I've been thinking about Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Honestly, hard to say.
Yeah.
I have seen Nightmare on Elm Street.
At some point,
It's
either
just-
before or after that episode, who can say?
Yeah, like
I've
probably
seen-
the Death Star topic could come out of two things. One, desperation. Okay, three things. One, desperation. Two, I just watched the movie. And three, I've been thinking about this movie.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I've been thinking about Nightmare on Elm Street.
3 is also, there's like a subcategory. It's like, I've been thinking about this movie, so I did a bit of research. Like, I
Yes.
Googled it, and I Googled the plot of it.
Yeah.
Or, I've been thinking about that time I watched that movie
Yeah.
6 or 8 years
Yeah.
ago.
Or another alternative, I've been thinking about that movie and I've got it wrong. I don't remember the movie, but I've got a question out of the version of the movie I'm thinking about. You know? This is a Jackson Bailey special, I want to say.
It doesn't appear like I had just watched the movie based on my letterbox. So I'm going to guess I remembered.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
even then, I would like, so this
Yeah.
episode, the one you're currently hearing, but the one I'm rebut.
Yeah.
That, it's mostly based on Nightmare on Elm Street 3, a movie I definitely haven't seen in the last 15 years.
Yeah.
Where they're kids, they become dream warriors.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
said
yeah.
being a dream warrior as depicted in Dream Warriors,
Yeah.
1, doesn't seem that hard. 2, makes Freddy look like a fuckwit.
And then I think we said, why? And then I think you just crumbled. 'Cause I don't think you had
No.
any explanation.
Dream
good, dude.
Yeah, I'd just dream good. The Joel Dusha response.
Well, I've had time to think about it.
Okay.
We recorded this in 2020, 10 years ago.
10 years
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
It's
Exactly.
2010.
2020, 10,
Yeah.
the
So
year
after
of our
20
Lord.
years of thought,
yeah.
how are we defeating
Okay.
Freddy?
It's a simple mix between anxiety
Go on.
Okay.
and substance abuse. Which
Now,
are
correct
good,
me.
because they go hand in
They do,
hand.
they do.
They do. They
Truly,
really,
I've
really
never,
do.
You know, that's a
Because
a beautiful
last
mix.
time, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly, you
Yeah.
were just like, yeah, you just fall asleep and die. Like, you
Yeah.
don't get to choose your dreams. And I was like, yeah, I know. But, like, you're aware. And you're like, I don't care. Shut
Yeah.
up. I'm not listening.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because again, I believe it's Johnny Depp's character. He's like, I'll try and stay awake.
Yeah.
And then he
just, like,
lies on bed and turns on TV
Yeah,
and then
moron.
immediately falls asleep.
Moron guy.
Yeah, turns on just like, oh, what's infomercials got? This
What's
will
that,
keep me
a
awake.
whale song?
Oh.
Beautiful,
Let's dim
dude.
these lights real low.
Isn't he watching a porno?
Probably.
Falling asleep to a porno is crazy, dude. Porno dreams.
That's
Once
like,
again, I have not seen this movie in a long
I've
long
never
time.
seen it, dude.
You've never seen Nightmare on Elm Street?
Nope.
Have you seen Nightmare on Elm Street 2?
Nope.
That's
About
the
3.
gay one.
Whoa, maybe I should see it.
Yeah, everyone was like, this one sucks. And then a genius out there was like, actually, this is about homosexuality. And everyone was like, it's a good movie now.
Is that the one
But
where
I can't remember what the link is. I just know that they were like, this is queer culture or something.
Okay.
And I said, awesome.
which one is the one where Johnny Depp wears a little crop top,
he's
little
a-
slutty crop top?
he's
in the
only
first one
in the
because he
first one.
dies.
In the scene we were just talking
one we
about.
were-
You know that scene we were
You know that
just
scene we're talking
describing?
about where you weren't listening?
I'm not listening. Shut up, and you're wrong.
Johnny
You.
Depp.
Thank God I've always got that in my back pocket when I'm getting yelled at. I've seen the other classic slashes. No, wait, no, I haven't. I've only seen one of them.
I was gonna say which one.
I've seen Halloween.
That's a
And
classic.
I've seen Halloween 3. Season of the Witch.
Skip 2.
Yeah, I haven't seen 2.
Yeah, well, that's fair. I mean, have you seen the?
No.
Have you- so out of all of the,
Whatever you're asking. No.
so out of all of like those '80s horror movie franchises
Yeah.
that have continued to the now,
Yeah.
you've only seen
I've seen, I'll tell you what I've seen.
Halloween.
Halloween.
Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Rob Zombie's Halloween. Those are end of list.
So you haven't. Okay. How
Yeah.
did things like we're of the age where it's really hard to have avoided Freddy vs. Jason?
Yeah.
I feel like that was just at every party I went to. Even if there was like, I'll go to a
Yeah.
club and Freddy vs. Jason would be playing.
Projected on the screen, on the
it's
crowd.
everywhere.
I think that I had a chance to see it in high school, but I was a coward, and I was like, I'm just gonna go outside and see what's happening out there, and I
Jack
didn't
off in
watch.
the woods.
Yeah, I was gonna go outside and jack off in the woods.
Well, that was
'cause I
your-
wanted to seem cool.
Yeah, that was your famous jerk off spot.
Yes, dude.
public.
Yeah. Well, in the woods isn't public.
The woods is it's public property. It was probably a national park.
It's national park. Yeah, it's national
State
land.
property.
Yeah, that is true.
Is that true?
Yeah, well, it depends on the woods.
Yeah.
If you jerk off in a park in the suburbs, crime. If you jerk off in a park in the bush, that's the bush, not a crime.
Well, is it a park if it's in the bush?
No, it's just the bush.
Hey, is a crime. You're just saying it's not because you've done it and have said
Is
it a
it-
lot.
It
Is it
depends how
just-
deep
You
in the
just-
woods you are.
Is it just
you are just getting ahead of anyone sitting at home being like, hang on a second. I think that's a sex crime.
I don't think he should have done that.
What if
No,
you're-
if you're
okay.
deep enough in the woods, it's not a sex
How
crime.
deep in the woods were
Pretty
you?
fucking deep.
I've been to where you used to live.
Yeah.
And it's the bush or whatever, but the houses are in the bush.
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
in
Not where I
someone's
was going,
backyard.
dude. I was
Well,
in like a creek.
There's a creek attached to your property.
Not that creek, a different creek.
What? Okay. What about you? It's a campsite.
Yeah.
You're the only one there, and it's like in your tent,
That's fine.
That's fine.
In a tent is fine.
right?
Yeah.
The light is on. You're
I
illuminated,
honestly-
kind
Yeah.
of like an Austin Powers situation.
Okay. Now it's
No
good.
one else is around.
Now
but
it's
you
good.
think-
yeah. Now it's awesome.
Jerking off does have, I will say, out of everything, and sex, just in general, consensual sex.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Those two things, weird guidelines of where it's okay and where it's
Yeah.
not, and what's
Uh-huh.
taboo and what's a
It's
crime.
true. It's true.
Because again, fucking in a tent,
Yeah.
A-okay.
I mean, no one's like, you should go to jail for that.
Yeah.
But depending on where the tent is
Yeah.
and the lighting situation.
It's true. If you've got your flashing
Yeah.
strobe light for emergencies, flashing in your tent, looks like you're having a horny rave in there.
Yeah.
Everyone else can
yeah.
see it's a crime.
I think I
But is it a crime or are
It's
people
not a
just like,
crime. It's just,
"Aw,
maybe it's a faux pas. Yeah.
because it's like I
jacking
guess
off
you're
in your bedroom? Fine.
Jacking
Yeah.
off in the lounge room could be fine.
If you, I mean, yeah.
Jacking off in
Right?
the kitchen.
No, again, no.
Fine. Well, it
Or-
depends. Your kitchen?
A stranger's
Well, that's
kitchen.
You
breaking
know
and
what?
entering.
I think I've,
And then an extra level of crime.
I think I've just realized. So sex
Yeah.
and jacking off
Uh-huh.
are not crimes unless there is a witness that doesn't want to witness it.
That's it.
I
Plumbing to
figured-
death does
I
solve
figured it out.
another
You
one.
figured it out.
Yeah.
I guess I witnessed a crime.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Police were up your ass, not up your ass because you did the crime.
What?
What are you talking about?
When you
Wait,
saw a man jacking off in
I
the...
did see that. Yeah, saw a man jacking off in the woods,
Yeah.
but it wasn't really the woods. It was next to
yeah,
a
that was
bike
next
path.
to
But
a
I
creek.
also
Yeah.
Oh,
have
that's
seen-
funny. And the
Yeah.
police were
Next to
very
a bike path.
yeah.
I was deep in the woods.
Yeah, but then because that was definitely a crime, and then I was like, should someone should do something
Yeah.
about that. I guess I will be the person.
Yeah.
to call.
Uh-huh.
And then also saw another crime, which was like at a nudist beach. There was a couple banging in a tent, but they had the tent flap all the way
Crime.
open, and it was in broad daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Because
crime.
you can't jack off at a nudist beach.
No,
you know,
that's
Yeah, a faux pas.
it's a
and
faux
crime.
pas. It's a faux pas and a crime.
Yeah, that's like because the
And
whole
like,
thing,
of, you know,
'cause
some-
nudists. That's the whole thing with that is it's inherently non-sexual
Yeah, exactly.
to be naked.
The naked body is not inherently sexual.
It's just
Exactly.
hot.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
sexy
it's
as
just
fuck,
sexy as-
dude.
just- sexy as hell,
and it just
guys.
makes me really fucking horny.
How long do you reckon if you're in a nudist sort of society before you stopped getting boners? Do you think?
I mean, I could go to a nudist society now and not get a boner because it's a frame of mind and I'm not a pervert.
yeah, not me.
Yeah. I guess
Sorry,
it,
man.
Yeah, I
You're
guess
stronger than I am.
age would
Yeah.
play a factor.
Well, of course.
No, I just legitimately think it's like,
You reckon if you
What?
were like entering...
If you were like, you like it's like,
oh, sorry. I thought
If
you meant
you were-
age as a factor as in like us now.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if I went to a nudist beach for 8 hours today,
Yeah.
I would get zero boners.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm talking like if you were say,
Oh, I
like
feel like
15,
18.
Yeah,
16,
yeah.
18,
Yeah.
like, be like, I am constantly horny. Yeah.
I thought when you were saying age as a factor, as in you were like, yeah,
You're not
like
gonna
when you're
get a
like
bonus
50
thing.
because it's harder anyway.
Yes, yes, yes.
But I was like, no, once you're like a fully formed adult,
You
Yeah.
have more control over it. You
horny,
don't just
when
be like,
horny becomes an actual frame of mind rather
rather
than
than, I don't know, I was just sitting there
My
thinking
I-
about absolutely nothing, and now I have a raging
Yeah.
stiffy.
Yeah.
Go
I was,
down.
I
Go
was,
down.
I was
Go
aware
down.
of fabric touching my penis.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
I
Oh, no.
remembered I have balls. Oh,
I
that's
just-
right.
yeah,
Oh.
I thought of a human woman.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
What were we saying?
Dream Warrior. No, Nightmare Freddy.
We were talking about the movies I'd seen.
Yeah.
How we got to this, I don't know, dude. I could not tell you. I can guarantee we didn't have this conversation last time.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so
substance abuse and caffeine.
anxiety.
Okay.
Anxiety. Okay, so
Yeah.
basically the key to defeating Freddy is the fact that Freddy, like, his power is to possess your dreams or whatever.
Yeah.
But in a dream, you do have the same powers as Freddy, because in dreams you can do anything.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Problem is, you need to be in the dream long enough to realize I am dreaming.
Yes,
And
yes.
Freddy is Freddy can get me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think that I didn't really establish that last time, which is why I was like, yeah, just go to sleep and kill Freddy. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Like, what are you talking
So
about?
Freddy Krueger, he was
He is the titular nightmare on Elm Street.
pedophile
Yeah, sometimes.
janitor, bunch of parents at a
Burnt him
school,
alive.
burned him
Yeah.
alive. They're like, we did it, we did a good thing.
Yeah.
And then Freddy's like, damn it, how can I keep doing pedophilia if I'm dead? Oh, I know.
Oh, no.
I
They
got
don't
an
say
idea.
unfinished business has to be good.
They never do. So, so he's like, I'm going to go and to the children of the parents' dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to haunt them and kill them, because if you die in dream, you die in real life.
Yeah. He lost his pedophilic tendencies when he died, I
I
guess.
think he just got more like, well, I'm less horny and more
Yeah, I'm not
angry
gonna
because
have
I'm
sex with his children,
burnt
but I'm gonna
alive,
kill
so
him.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
It's because he
murder.
was a child killer originally. They added the
Oh.
pedophile part in, I think, the remake. Because I
Okay.
remember,
Okay,
because I think the remake also adds like a maybe he was not a pedophile.
Yes,
like,
yeah, yeah.
like they
Maybe
killed
he
him for
was
being
innocent.
a pedophile, but he wasn't a pedophile.
Was it
Yeah.
like he's a child murderer and then there was just allegations he was also a child?
I cannot
Yeah.
remember, but I have seen it, unlike Jackson, who famously has seen 3 movies.
Yeah.
All of them Halloween.
Halloween movies, yeah.
Okay, so then he goes into dreams, kills
Kids,
some kids, and then he's like, job well done.
Yeah.
Tickety boo. How do they stop him in do we remember how he gets stopped in most of the films?
Or does he get stopped?
He gets killed. Like, he gets killed a lot.
Yeah.
In Dream Warriors, they just kill him, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, okay.
I was wrong about him being innocent, but yeah.
Yeah.
The 2010 remake has him torturing and sexually abusing the protagonist of the movie, but when they're children and they don't remember.
Whoa.
So, like, it's only like 10 years have passed.
That's crazy,
yeah.
dude.
That's a weird thing to have done.
It's a bizarre addition. Yeah.
In Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, Freddy is stabbed with his own bladed glove by his daughter
Okay.
and then blown up with a pipe bomb.
Whoa. Awesome.
Explosion completely destroys and releases the dream demons.
Yeah.
Giving him his power. Okay, there's demons now.
Yeah.
Demons.
All right, your job got harder.
Yeah, you didn't factor in the dream demons, did you,
Yeah.
bitch?
Well-
That's right.
The dream demons, the demon stuff happens in the dream demons happen
After 50 years of research.
Yeah, he's had a whole century to figure it out. Didn't factor in the dream demons, genius.
No, I did. No.
Oh, you did?
No, so I think the dream demons.
Shut up.
I wasn't listening.
And also go to hell.
I'm fairly sure the dream demons are a thing in the first movie, which means that when he is killed, then yeah,
That still
The-
counts.
So basically, the task that I had in mind, the
Yeah.
dream demons, like they're an aspect I forgot about, but
they don't
the way
affect
they get
your plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is your plan to make your
Let me figure out how he fucking dies first.
Yeah.
You keep talking
Okay.
about jacking off.
I'm gonna things that I'm
Alright.
just discovering.
Yeah.
Maybe we discovered them last time. Hard to
Who can say, dude?
So Freddy was allowed to live on in dreams after he was killed in that boiler room by 3 dream demons who traveled the world searching for the most evil soul.
Cool.
So that's
Great gig.
Great. So in Nightmare on Elm Street, he's supposedly killed when Nancy turns her back on him, draining his energy and making him disappear. So you just got to ignore him.
Oh, that's
I see.
right. In the first Nightmare on Elm Street, he has pretty much like Pennywise
Oh, I see.
stuff going on, where he's just like
Don't look at the lights.
like as in, you know how like
Deadlights, the turtle.
You know, the part in it where they're just like, oh, if we just simply have a child orgy and then believe in ourselves, we can beat the shit out of this.
Yes.
Yeah. So now imagine that without the Stephen King cocaine-fueled sex.
Child orgy. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to take me a bit. Hang on.
Nancy's like,
Freddie
wait,
would have been like, why are you cutting the best bit
What
out?
the hell?
So it's kind of like
So
in
Freddie-
Simpsons, like one of their, like, just don't look, right?
Yeah.
well, yeah, because Groundskeeper Will, that is Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
That's it. You've seen Simpsons, so you know
I
Nightmare on
remember
Elm
this.
Street.
Yeah, dude.
Just don't look. Just don't look.
They don't want Millhouse having 2 spaghetti dinners.
Tell me
That one, I can't
Cook,
remember.
so it's when they're in the way that Grant's Creeper Willie, the way he dies, is that he accidentally sets himself on fire.
Yeah.
And then he runs into the parents during a PTA meeting.
On fire.
And he's on fire and he's like, help. And they're like, give us a fucking second, Groundskeeper Willie. We're having a conversation. We've got problems.
And he sits down on fire.
And he sits down on fire. And Kirk Van Houten says, I don't like that I want to know the lunch orders beforehand because I don't like knowing that Millhouse is getting 2 spaghetti dinners. Or he's eating 2 spaghettis.
Yeah, that makes sense because 2 spaghetti dinners.
It's not dinner. It'd be lunch.
One's lunch.
Yeah. But anyway, great line.
Yeah.
Funny thing to be concerned about.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So I guess, okay, so it's like, just it turns it back on him, but then that somehow, like, Nancy is pulled into a dream world.
Yeah.
But then she escapes in the 3rd installment.
Oh.
So on the 2nd one, Freddy's Revenge, Freddy is supposedly killed when Lisa is able to reach
Bart.
Jesse.
Sorry, I wasn't listening. I was thinking about saying Bart's name.
Yeah,
Funny.
Shut up. You're also wrong.
Yeah, you're an
I think
idiot.
one thing
Go to
that is
hell.
So Freddy
gonna.
was possessing a guy.
What the fuck?
Due to the love between the 2 teenagers, Freddy is unable to continue possessing Jesse and burns to death.
Okay.
So if he's possessing your friend, you gotta love him.
You gotta love him so hard. Freddy goes
Okay,
away.
so the
But
first
then he
2
possesses his other
movies.
friend.
yeah.
First 2 movies do end with them being like, we defeated Freddy. And
Yeah.
then Freddy was like, think again, bitch. And
Yeah,
then killing
he's
them.
back, yeah.
Or trapping them in a nightmare realm.
Okay.
Yeah, he possesses a dog.
Then does someone love the dog hard enough that Freddy goes?
The love thing is like kind of like a trick, I guess. Like it never actually works
Yeah.
for real.
I love the summaries.
Yeah.
Just like doesn't really answer things, just kind of raises further questions. So he possesses Roland's dog,
Yeah.
Jason, and makes him go to the dream version of his burial site and dig him up. Of course.
Okay, I see.
I gotta watch these goddamn movies.
Yeah,
again.
In the
dude.
4th one, Alice Johnson holds a mirror shard in front of him, reflecting his evil back at him and causing the souls of all the victims he has collected to tear him apart. So he's collecting souls.
And all you needed was
New
one
information.
mirror.
New information.
So,
Yeah.
Wait, I got sorry. Can I sorry to keep interrupting.
Yeah.
that's okay.
The next sentence is usually like, for some reason, I keep getting tricked.
Yeah.
Because the next sentence is even more insane. So he returns to the sequel by using the dreams of Alice's unborn son, Jacob Johnson, to enter the dreams of Alice and her friends. What?
What?
What the fuck?
So he go in a baby.
He goes into he goes into the fetal dreams.
Yeah.
Of
And then
Alice.
from that dream could go into the mum dream?
Into the dreams of Alice and her friends. So I guess all our our dreams are related because if we're friends, we maybe sometimes we dream the same thing
same
in the
dream?
same guy. Maybe?
Yeah, you gotta. That is a key to being a good dream warrior is to have the same dream
In
as
the
your friend.
5th one, he's turned into an infant. It keeps happening.
He become a baby?
He becomes an infant.
Okay,
and then absorbed.
He get born?
Okay, you gotta understand. Here is a list of Nightmare on Elm Street movies I've seen.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
The New Nightmare?
No,
That's
but I
4.
have seen that, and
Yeah.
no, that's not 4.
Fuck.
New Nightmare is
5?
just called. No, it's just called Wes Craven's New Nightmare. So we got Nightmare on Elm Street, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, the one that I said has
Freddy's
clear
Revenge.
overtones.
Yeah.
Freddy's Revenge. Can't remember what they are though, but I know that they're
Yeah,
there.
they're in there.
Then I've seen the 3rd one, Dream Warrior.
Warriors.
Then I've seen the 2010 remake where he's a rapist.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
There's like 4, which is Dream Master.
Haven't seen.
Yeah.
Then there's 5, which is the Dream Child.
Haven't
So
seen.
this is Freddy is turned into an infant by Jacob Johnson.
And I've seen New
who was
Nightmare.
the unborn baby that
Okay.
he had possessed for a little bit, and then to go to the dreams, and then he's absorbed by his mother, Amanda Kruger, And then he's last seen trying to claw his way out of her womb.
So wait, the baby.
And then there's Freddy's dead. The final line.
The baby Freddy, whose dreams Freddy goes in, makes Freddy a baby.
Yeah.
And then Freddy go back in
absorbed by
mom.
his mother, Amanda.
Okay.
Yeah. And then in Freddy's Dead, the final nightmare.
Yeah.
Then he's stabbed by his own blade, by his daughter.
Yeah. Sure.
She's a kid now.
Why
and then
not,
he's blown
dude?
up by, with a pipe bomb. And that completely destroys Freddy and releases the dream demons, giving him his power.
Okay.
The Freddy actually dies in the real world at this point. He's able. What? He thought he was already dead. He's able to come back from hell, and of course, Freddy v. Jason.
Yeah.
By manipulating Jason to killing residents Springwood by giving him enough fear and thus power to return. But then he's stabbed by Jason.
Yeah.
Again with his own blades. That's very funny.
That's how you get him, dude.
And then he's decapitated by Laurie with Jason's machete. Okay. At the end of the film, Jason's shown carrying Freddy's head out of Crystal Lake, and the head looks at the audience and winks. So he's alive.
So he's still alive, but just a head.
Yeah,
Can't do much damage as a head. Yeah.
except that he's in dreams. So in
He can
dreams,
do
he
heaps of
would.
damage.
Yeah, in dreams you don't have
And
to
then
be
in
just a head.
Wes Craven's New Nightmare, Freddy is the movie character who become real.
Yeah.
Which is funny because it sounds like that's goofy, but this movie is actually significantly less goofy than the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
Right. So you got your
Get your work cut out for you, dude.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
A lot of dream demons and a lot of.
It's awesome because it turns out that like most of the ways to like you gotta fight him in your dream, but then it turns out no, you just need to put in the third one. You just gotta put his bones to rest.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I think it's like a multi-pronged approach.
Yeah, you
gotta like
steps.
ignore him, but also kill him, but also in your dreams, but also bury
stab him
his
with his own knife and bury his bones.
A mirror.
Check your dogs in case they're him.
Yeah, check my baby.
Yeah.
I guess like one
Hello,
option
baby,
would be.
you gotta tell me if you're Freddy.
Are you Freddy?
Are you Freddy, baby?
Could you live like almost like a Buddhist life of like no possessions and try to be like I don't want like also like no animal and no dogs. I don't want to have like
Unfortunately, you do need sleep.
Yeah.
like but you could meditate heaps.
What? Yeah, you get close. Well, I was
Okay.
thinking there's a disease you can get.
The insomnia stuff.
Yeah, that makes you so. I mean, you will die.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a guarantee. But Freddy will never get you.
And I
Yeah,
guess,
there's that guy
he
on
sucks off your
YouTube.
souls, which is good.
Yeah,
So you avoid that.
there's a guy
That
on
guy-
YouTube.
Yeah, the guy on YouTube that was just like, "Hey, I can't sleep anymore. I don't know what's going on," and
Yeah.
then he just slowly gets sicker and sicker and dies.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it's insomnia. I don't know what does it, but you just stop sleeping and then die.
So I guess the cure is worse than the illness, i.e. stabbed by Freddy in your dreams. Well, is it actually that? I mean, they both ended dead. Well, I guess with
this
insomnia,
way-
you keep your soul.
Yeah, Freddy's like, I'm gonna get you, and you go, no, tough shit, dude. I'm gonna live a horrible 6 years or whatever.
6 years?
It's probably less than 6 years. It's probably significantly less than 6 years. But I don't know how much less. I don't know. But I hear it's terrible.
Okay.
But that's just one way around it, you know?
All right, let's go back to the top of the episode, almost half an hour ago.
Yeah.
JD says anxiety and substance abuse.
Yeah.
So what's your plan?
So the trick, because again,
Yeah.
I agree with you. I can't simply be like fall asleep one night
Yeah.
and then be like, whatever. I had a dream and I killed Freddy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah.
How you doing? I'm Joey from
Joey
Friends.
from Friends, dude. That's awesome.
So I guess like the way to take on Freddy,
Yeah.
Look, in all of these movies, there is unfortunately one or two people that die before they know what's happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously,
You can't be
just
those
have to
yeah.
assume that I am not those people.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, best of luck to me.
Yeah.
Nothing
You don't
like,
know that Freddy's...
I'm gonna wake
yeah.
up dead.
Yeah. It's like, how do you avoid, I don't know, like a bit of space debris falling on your head?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't.
Yeah.
That's just pure luck.
But if you watch as me and Zamet are squished by space debris,
Yeah.
you could be like, hang on a second, I should start running.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
satellite is falling.
I open an umbrella. Okay, my plan didn't go super well. So yeah, go to assume that I'm not in the first two.
Yeah.
Again, these episodes don't work. It's like fucking, I don't know.
Yeah.
How would I kill Superman
Yeah.
or something? Or like I'm the guy that Superman kills when we find out he's gone evil. How am I going to stop him?
exactly.
I can't. I'm
You can't.
already-
You're
already
paced.
paced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now
Yeah.
anxiety dreams. They often happen when you're overthinking stuff.
Okay.
Or like when you've got a lot on your mind and you will dream about the things that are bothering you.
Yeah.
So I need to make sure I'm at peak anxious, stressed, which I reckon won't be that hard if 1 to 2 of my friends have been killed by a dream demon.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah,
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
And then to make things worse, substance abuse. 1, don't need sleep anymore. People often will abuse substances and maybe not sleep for a weekend.
Yeah.
Let's see how far I can push it. Because then if I'll be so in the zone thinking about Freddy.
Yeah.
When I do fall asleep, 1, I will not be asleep long.
Yeah.
So it'll be like micro sleeps, which in the movie can still kill you, but a lot of the time what happens is a micro sleep, you'll be like, whoa, was I asleep? And then you look down and you have a big gash.
Yeah, I see.
Not bad, just
It's
hurt.
like the micro sleep because like time dilation can happen in dreams. So like I'm micro sleeping, but in my dream realm, it's like, oh no,
I was fighting Freddy
10
for
years
10 years.
No, dude.
I'm really hoping that this is a micro sleep. I'm plumbing the Death Star. Has
never existed.
I'm at my first day of university.
I like to think you'll wake up and you're just driving a forklift somewhere. In
Whoa,
some way.
fuck! I should.
I am tired on the job. You look behind you and there's just a trail of other people you've run over.
I wish that this part is the dream. Hopefully, because
Please wake up. Please. Please. I want to go back to the stupid podcast I'm doing.
because that stupid podcast seemed really embarrassing until I found out that I am in so much trouble.
Everyone like watching horror. What's a podcast?
What's a podcast?
Oh, maybe I stay
Wait
here.
a second.
Is going to prison for murder in a world where podcasts don't exist worth it?
I love that. I mean, like, it's so funny to
Yes.
pick murder as though you're like, I don't remember, but I reckon I wanted to kill this person.
I reckon it was
did this on
premeditated.
It's so funny also to imagine that as a kind of some kind of, like It's a Wonderful Life thing where they're like, hey, podcasting doesn't seem so bad now if the alternative is running over 10 people in your forklift.
I'm like, no, podcasting seems
Real bad.
boring.
I
now.
think there's some space between these two things, right?
It's like as you and the ghost are watching you get into your forklift, line 10 people up, take a bunch of benzos. Come on!
Here we go. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah. It's also funny in this situation because I wake up and I still don't have my memories for a bit.
yeah.
Huh? Where am I?
What's going on? Yeah.
I'm glad these people are dead, but I cannot for the life of me remember why.
Why do I feel like this? I'm so happy seeing their squished corpse.
Elated.
With a forklift, dude, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
I'm trying not to smile, but I can't not smile.
I'm getting the giggles. I'm so happy about it, but I don't know
Am I
why.
having a postal right now? Did they ask me to have the files on a desk by Monday or whatever, and I lost my fucking mind?
Snapped and
What
hallucinated 10
years of a podcast company?
What's going on?
Where I wasn't particularly funny, but people kept saying they love my podcast. Sorry, not everyone. Some people.
It's good to imagine that's you on trial.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. What?
I'm just saying my psych, my subconscious.
Yeah.
It kept me honest. So I don't know how I could possibly have murdered those. Sorry, I'm just reliving it again.
Could the defendant please refrain from mentioning his imaginary podcast?
Say just.
It's just really funny because my podcast co-hosts, who I found out are not real, they used to just say, "What were you saying? Shut up, you're wrong."
Yeah.
Once again,
Anyway.
stricken from the record. The defendant can please stop mentioning their imaginary podcast.
Plumbing the Death Star like Star Wars, you know?
But it wasn't about Star Wars.
No, but that led to a lot of confusion. It was good at first because it got us success.
Yeah.
But then it was bad in the long run because it was really hard to get people to listen to it because you got to understand the judge. Star Wars was really popular and not that divisive, but then it became less popular but really divisive. And we had this podcast, and Your Honor, it was not Star Wars.
No.
Please.
In fact, Star Wars listeners hated it because we couldn't remember the name of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, mention the 10 people you killed.
Oh, sorry.
10
Can you
people?
please? Yeah.
That reminds me of the Weasleys. And that was another problem we had early on in the podcast. We forgot Bill.
Or whatever. Anyway, could you please show that great footage of those 10 guys? I hate you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look at me, I'm so asleep.
But I go, what a smile on my face.
Yeah, I think he's guilty. Yeah, I think the chair.
My lawyer is like, he's clearly mentally unfit for trial, but I really don't like his vibe, so I'm switching sides. We should give him the chair.
The lawyer gives you a thumbs up. You give him
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, send me back to my podcast
Yeah,
realm.
on the chair as you're electrocuted, you just back here. Dusha, where'd you go? Nah, nowhere.
Nowhere good.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
What's for lunch?
We're thinking hot dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a good world, except the only bad thing is 10 people aren't dead. It's an imperfect world no matter where I am.
My embarrassing podcast, and 10 people are still alive.
What a shame. What a shame.
One day I'll find a happy medium. Can someone smell burning?
Yeah.
Wait, you can smell that too?
Yeah. Dude.
Oh,
Like, it's all crumbling down, man.
damn.
Yeah.
I guess sleep and dying are different after all.
Yeah, brother.
Okay, so you're having microsleeps because you're so anxious.
No, well, the microsleeps are less the anxiety
Well,
and
the
more
drug
the substance abuse.
yeah.
So yeah, my plan would basically be to make sure that I am anxious enough that like my dreams will be affected by Freddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the substance abuse and stuff like that, one, that means I'm capable of anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be keeping Freddy guessing in my dreams. But mostly the substance abuse is just to prolong the sleep
Yes. Yeah.
for as long as possible. And also it will build the anxiety.
Yeah.
And I know that having bad vibe sleeps will pretty much summon Freddy, but I think if
Okay.
I'm just really locked on to the fact that like, because the anxiety will come less from like being like, I don't want to get killed by
Yeah.
Freddy, to be like, if I fall asleep too early, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Okay, so your other friends are falling asleep, having
And dying.
natural like sleep cycles. They're dying.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, a few more bumps for me.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, you're on this like you're at full anxious.
Yeah.
You're at
This
full
is- this-
full
this-
substance abuse.
Yeah.
This will be good because
Okay, you're having micro sleep, so you're catching glimpses.
Yeah.
He's about to cut you. You wake up.
Yeah.
You're not cut. You're like, oh, maybe little scratches. Okay.
I'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
All right.
time
it's
to
happening.
dream of guns.
So how do you dream of guns?
How do you ensure
Well, I
you
guess,
dream
like,
of guns?
I think that
What's
like,
a lot of armies?
No, you can dream of guns.
Mm.
Substance abuse. This is dangerous because you may hurt real people, but substance abuse, anxiety, and you spend heaps of time at the gun range. Enough time at the gun range that you get the Tetris effect.
or video games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all video games could work too. So when you fall asleep,
Oh wait.
all you're dreaming about is firing guns.
Why don't you just play heaps of Tetris? Squish him with block.
Oh, Tetris effect, Freddy.
Oh,
like,
Guitar
I'm
Hero has
coming
it
to
as
get
well. Yeah.
But also, you kind of don't want to give him a pun. I think that's a real risk with Freddy.
Yeah, give me a Tetris pun.
Tetris.
I'll be standing there and the block will crack over my head and not hurt me. I'm like, that pun sucks so much that I'm immortal now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deadtress,
Yeah.
Freddy?
Well, yeah,
Tetris.
I was on the
If you
pump.
weren't a child killer, this would be the worst thing you've ever done. But I will admit killing children's worse than saying Deadtress.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to kill you. I'll just go. Enjoy your dream.
I'll be like, hey, Freddy, you should try adding me on Facebook. Just kidding, you're blocked. And then hit him with the...
That's about a pun.
Yeah,
That's about a pun.
yeah,
Not perfect, but
No,
it's
no,
better
no,
than
no.
Tetris.
I'm like, wait, as I'm swinging the block to hit him, I'm like, oh, I don't know if this is. I don't know if that was good
Did that
enough.
really
Have I
pass
made
the
him
muster?
immortal?
No, oh, whew.
Oh, thank
His
you.
joke was so bad that my bad joke was.
Fine. I did the
Okay.
job.
But yeah, Tetris Effect is a good call. Actually.
Yeah, because that's all your brains get. Because I think the trick is you got to get a force to fight Freddy in your dreams. It's not necessarily just
And
you.
whilst this is embarrassing to admit, I have given myself the Tetris effect with Fortnite before.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
guns can work.
Yeah.
Jake Sully could be by my side.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Watching Jake Sully
That's who
kill,
I mean in Fortnite,
Yeah,
if anyone
dude.
was wondering.
That
Jake
makes sense.
Sully,
That
yeah.
checks out. That checks
Jake
out.
Sully or Kong.
Yeah.
Sometimes Hank Hill, although he's new to the rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I see Jack was more Hank Hill code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kong and
Kong. I mean, King
So,
Kong.
yeah.
That's you
Yeah,
know.
Jake Sully.
Jake
and,
Sully, dude,
Oh,
that's-
yeah, and sometimes Leatherface, because
Yeah,
it's
okay.
funny he's in Fortnite.
Yeah.
The only
But
thing
the
other, the fourth would be if they got like Sully the captain.
Yeah.
Oh.
The hero of the Hudson.
Yeah, he
Yes,
was in
dude.
there.
No, but
You
I
would play him out of spite.
Yeah, I'd make him jump off cliffs.
Yeah.
I don't respect you, Sully Sullenberger.
Yeah.
Stupid name too.
Yeah.
Well, his name's
I'm
what?
surely that's a nickname, right?
Sully is the
Like-
nickname.
Oh,
yeah.
like
Solon.
I assumed Jack
What's his
didn't.
first name?
Well, it's not Sully.
Solomon. That's also stupid.
Actually, his Wikipedia name is labeled as okay.
Yeah.
It's that stupid thing where Sully is a nickname.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
But it's
Chesley Sullenberger is his name.
Chesley.
Chesley Burnett
Chesley Burnett.
Chesley.
Sullenberger the Third.
I was going to
What
say.
the- is he a
all right,
prince?
cool. Yeah, I was going to say. Is there some numbers after this? This makes sense.
Jesus Christ, dude. That's
Wow.
despicable.
Wow.
We should have let lords fly
that's just like-
planes.
Yeah, man. That's like such an old money name.
Yeah.
Permanent representative
Yeah.
Mhm.
of the United States to the International Civil Aviation Organization. Now, when you hear permanent representative, how long do you think he was in office for?
Well, permanent.
Permanently,
So
if
he's
you
still there.
said-
If he started, like, when did he start? Like
Yeah.
19. Like, what year did he start? Say.
2022.
Well,
Yeah.
obviously he's still there.
Yeah.
It's permanent.
He would have to
His
still be.
first day in office, February 3rd, 2022. His last day in office, turns out it wasn't permanent, July 1st, 2022. He
What?
served for 4 months.
What? Why? Why?
He was succeeded by Brent Christensen. What did he do?
Brent Christensen, much better name. That's a name you can set your watch to, dude.
Yeah.
Brent?
Brent has that's a square face.
Brent's a trustworthy name.
All he did was go to university.
Oh, good for him. Good for Brent.
Yeah, he got an education.
Yeah, dude. Better
That's
than
good.
Sully Sullenberg.
Yeah.
Chesley.
Brent.
Chesley Burnett.
Brent Bailey. Brent Zamet. Brent Dusha. It got worse as it went. Unfortunately. Brent Bailey, though. Come on. You buy real estate from a guy named Brent Bailey.
Oh, yeah, he's very successful, Brent Bailey.
I might vote for him for like a local government
Yeah,
position.
you could never be a Brent, though.
No, I know,
unfortunately.
dude. I'm not a Brent. I accept
Why
that.
was he only in
None of us
office
are
for
Brents.
10 seconds? Why?
I don't know, dude. Did people
Joe
go, wait a
Biden
second.
hate him?
Wait a second. All this guy did was land in a river.
That's not
Upside
impressive.
down?
Take
No.
it away
Who
from him.
cares?
No. That's in
No.
the great movie Airplane. Not Airplane.
Yeah.
Getting Airplane confused.
And don't call me Shirley. And don't call me Sully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking.
I am serious, and don't call me Sully.
Yeah,
what do you
there
think
we
about
go.
this? Awesome. How's that for a joke?
Freddie's there being like, I think he's making him more powerful.
Stop doing bad puns.
Yeah. Come
is
on,
that
man.
a pun?
I don't know
is
what it is.
combining Sully
combining?
Binding.
combining? I don't know what's happening. I've
okay,
been
let's
on
do-
so many drugs.
Let's hang on.
Having heaps of friends with ADHD, whilst I do not have ADHD,
Yeah.
against all odds,
Yeah.
I got a different thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And it's not the other thing that people think they have either.
Yeah.
I'm mysterious.
Exactly. You can't have two things.
I don't
can't.
have two things. I
You
got
can't.
one thing.
Yeah.
You
My
can't
one
never-
thing is two things. though.
You can't have three things.
You can't have three things.
You
That'd be
can't have
impossible.
3 things.
That'd be insane.
Name three things.
You just can't.
Broken legs, broken arm, broken neck.
No one's ever had that.
That's just can't happen.
That's
guess
just
that's
one
just
thing.
broken bones. See?
yeah.
Easy.
Well, I was thinking, could you do this?
But yeah, so
Never mind.
Never mind.
oh no. What I was
Never
gonna
mind.
say,
Never
so
mind.
like
Not for you.
pharmaceuticals to keep me awake.
Yeah.
So I don't even need to worry about like the because I know like, hey, the drugs that you would go to in a typical situation of substance abuse
Yeah.
or staying up for ages, they're expensive.
Yeah.
But over the counter not over the counter, behind the counter, but pharmaceuticals that are relatively easy for me to procure and cheap
Yes.
will work for me because I don't have that thing.
Yeah.
I got another thing, but it's not the other thing you probably think I've got.
It's fine. You can't have multiple things.
Yeah.
My one thing is 2 things.
Exactly.
But you can't have 3 things.
No, that's insane.
You
Even
never have
that's
3
preposterous.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I know you're going to want to tell me what you think I have, but I know what I have, and it's one thing that's 2 things.
Maybe 3 things.
I don't have 3 things.
Do you think there's anyone out there with 4 things?
4 things you could do.
You just can't have 3.
3 is
Three's fucked up.
Yeah, it's
4
magic number. No,
4 things, 5 things.
I think diminishing returns really.
Yeah,
You're like, come on, buddy.
When you got 10 things,
Yeah, okay.
like what are you doing?
Well, 10 things is
What, do you
probably...
live in a bubble? You a bubble boy? The bubble boy had 10 things. Actually, the trick of the bubble boy is he had no things. That's the trick of the
Well,
bubble
he had
boy.
one thing. Bad mom?
Yeah, bad mom
Yeah.
who put him in a bubble.
That's one very bad thing. You never want to be put in a bubble.
That's
You've got a boy. Have you considered making him a bubble boy?
I have no concern.
Johnny Bubble?
Yeah, it's a great way to keep him out of trouble. Keep him out of trouble, put him in the bubble. Maybe I should sell bubbles to families.
Bubble Boy does famously open with him getting scared of his own boner and hitting it with a bat.
Yes.
Yes.
But that's got nothing to do with the
Something.
bubble.
Yeah. What's interesting to me about...
What's that got to do with? I have no idea. I'm like, is that bad parenting?
They didn't
Bad
teach him about bones.
Like, we
Sex
do
ed.
know that. Oh, he has a bad parent at least.
Yeah.
Because she puts him in a bubble. How old is he when he hits his bone?
That's a really good
I think
question.
he's pretty old. I think he's played by an adult, so I think he's meant to be like 18 minimum.
That reminds me, I saw an ad for Dear Evan Hansen. It's like it's on at the theater.
Oh, we got to go see it, dude.
We're going to
Greatest
do an
movie ever
episode
made.
from...
from the movies.
Yeah.
No, play.
Oh,
Like a stage
even better,
play.
dude. Even
Yeah.
better. Oh, that's awesome. I love
Bubble
Dear
Boy
Evan
came
Hansen.
under
Why not?
controversy for making light of severe combined immunodeficiency.
Yeah.
Huh?
Of people
because,
Well, he didn't.
because David Vedder, another child, lived in a bubble and died.
Well,
I'm laughing.
but like the thing is, it's not like that was based on the Munchausen one, wasn't it? Or was it this one was based on? Like
I don't know if it was.
All I know is that there's the Bubble Boy movie and there's the episode of Seinfeld that has a Bubble Boy. So clearly in the 90s,
There was
Bubble
there
Boys
was-
were a hot
Well,
topic.
the Bubble Boy that everyone was like, you shouldn't be laughing because that Bubble Boy died.
Yeah.
That Bubble Boy died in 1984.
Oh, okay.
The
Whoa.
government did it.
Government did it, dude. 1984, you can't
okay.
even talk about Bubble Boys.
But then in the 2000s, you had Balloon Boy.
yes.
Kind of like Bubble Boy, but in the air.
Yes.
Again, another
Air Boy,
lie.
Bubble Boy.
How
yeah.
across Balloon Boy are we?
Pretty across.
Pretty across to the point where it's like there is actual evidence where maybe it was like not as bad as like it
Yeah.
wasn't as
the balloon
yeah.
dad innocent, basically.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
Is this another Lindsay?
Low hand.
No,
Lin-
what the
Lin-
fuck is her first
Lin
name?
Manuel Miranda.
No, I wish him nothing but the worst.
Yeah.
The Chamberlain.
Oh right.
What's her name?
Lindsay?
No.
Is it Lindsay?
Lindsay Chamberlain?
No, that's not right.
No.
Someone Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain?
No, that's not right.
Different guy. Awesome guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dingo got my baby.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
The
yeah,
baby is Azaria. That
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Where
of.
it's like everybody, the media took it and yeah.
Took it and ran with it, being like
Lindy.
Lindy
Lindy Chamberlain.
she killed her baby because of like this one bit of like
That was just like dingoes don't eat babies.
Yeah.
Dingoes don't get babies, and there was maybe like was it blood on in the car or something like
Something
that?
like
but
that,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
a very minuscule where it could have been very simply like
Yeah.
a cut or whatever. And like, see, they did it. Whereas like, no. They then found evidence later on.
Yeah,
Where it was
the
like, here's
dingo-
the bones of
yeah.
when the dingo like den or whatever.
Why
it was,
would a
and-
dingo not eat a baby?
Yeah.
Like it's a wild animal.
I mean,
it's a predator.
this isn't like a dingo exactly, but I know there's been a case of like, say, a coyote
Yeah.
like killed and ate a woman.
Yeah.
And again, like coyotes are seen as, well, they're small, they're harmless,
harmless.
whatever.
Yeah.
Now a dingo is I think bigger than a coyote.
Yeah,
or
dingo's like the size of like a pretty large dog.
and a baby is little.
Yeah.
And
Dingo
to a dog,
eat meat, baby meat. What are you talking about?
if you
It
put
is-
like I say like a large possum,
Yeah.
say in Australia, let's go with the brush tail.
Yeah.
Next to a baby,
Same
I
size.
want to say very similar
Yeah,
size.
same size, baby.
And if I'm a dingo, well,
Yeah, I can't tell the difference. all
One of them
meat to
can run
me.
away easier.
Yeah, one of them's not running away.
It is crazy what the prosecution claimed.
Yeah.
Now that we know that a dingo did, in fact, eat her baby,
Yeah.
they were like, no, I think what you did is you went into the tent, you stopped your other little boy from coming with you, you then slit your baby's throat with scissors,
What the fuck? That's
Yeah, man.
crazy, dude.
stood there, watched your baby, waited for it to die, hid it in a camera case, and then did all this other stuff, and then
No, they were just making
no
shit
one
up,
just
dude.
believed the. Because it wasn't it like it was like well, she clearly did it. Dingoes don't eat babies, and
Yeah.
she did. She wasn't grieving how I would grieve.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never
yeah.
grieved like
That particular
thing before in my life.
circumstance, yeah.
So I could never even possibly imagine what that could be like. But I am imagining it, and I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. So
Therefore,
she's guilty. She
And
killed her
then
baby.
The prosecution makes what an insane
What a walk.
fantasy.
Like, what a bizarre. And then, Balloon Boy is similar, where they're like, oh, his wife like admitted to the police or whatever, but then you watch the tapes and English is clearly her second language.
Yeah.
And she doesn't quite know what's going on.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they're just
yeah.
kind of like coerced by the police.
Yeah, wasn't
There's-
it? Oh, God, now because I'm remembering. I think we said both of us have seen.
Yeah.
All three of us have seen that. Like one video.
Yeah,
where it was
yeah.
like, let's have a deep dive into
Let's
this.
talk about Balloon
Is
Boy.
this actually like this happened, or is it just like
Yeah.
he didn't know? He was actually freaking out, and when it was the kid being hidden or like was in the attic or whatever, it was like, oh, they're Christ.
Yeah. And I think
But it
it's
wasn't planned.
because the
like that.
smoking gun people always have to be like Balloon Boy's fake is the interview where the kid, I forget what the kid says, but the kid acts as they say something that seems like they're revealing that they were in the attic the whole time, but it's actually in reference to something else. Anyway, Balloon Boy innocent, dude. Balloon Dad innocent, I should say.
yeah, because
Bubble Boy, I couldn't speak to. I don't know why he hit his boner with a bat. I don't know what that's about.
Because that's either like, oh God, my body's doing something weird. I'm going to hit it with a bat. But then at what age they're at?
I think he's
do
like
that?
18.
That's so strange. Because you would have had a boner.
You'd have had a
before that.
boner. And
Like,
also,
you never
if my
like,
dick,
yeah,
if any bit, say one of my fingers became erect,
yeah,
I'm not hitting it with a bat.
no,
That's a deranged reaction.
yes,
You know, or even if I had like a hernia and I didn't know what a hernia was, I'm not being like, time to hit it with a bat.
yeah, poke
Yeah.
it back in,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
if something bad happens on your body, you don't panic and hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess
Very,
he was
like-
raised in a bubble, so
That's
you know.
true. I mean, I get you do, you know, with erections, it's like you never like. Never not stop having them. You basically have them as a baby.
Yeah.
And like you just kind of keep going and it's like whatever. Like they're just a natural
Yeah,
thing.
it's a thing that
And it's very
occurs.
funny if you have like you know, I know like you young kid, they're like, oh yeah, when that happens, it's like, oh, it's broken.
Yeah,
And you're like,
yeah.
buddy,
No.
it's not broken.
It's not broken.
You'll learn about
Yeah.
this later, but it's it's very funny. But at the same time, I guess you handle it in a certain way. But if
Yeah.
you're a mother,
That's
who is also clearly crazy to the fact that like Munchausen's and
Put the baby boy in a
put the
bubble.
boy in the bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an erection. They're like, that's a sin.
You gotta hit it with a bat. Oh, good point. Maybe that is what happened to the bubble boy.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome that the
Well, I don't want to be like the prosecution.
yeah. I don't want to make
Just
up
making
stories.
up this bullshit. But that you kind of maybe draw
I
some.
think it's awesome that in the 90s there was like bubble boy fever. Like it gripped the nation
Yeah.
for a little bit.
And then 2000s Balloon Boy fever.
Yeah, exactly,
We just
dude.
love a boy in a thing.
Yeah,
What's the
dude.
2020s boy? Wow. It's man on a list. It's the 2020 fever. But that list isn't real.
Yeah, that's true.
Or if it is, it was a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
worry about
don't want to release a list because what if my name's on it?
Even though I've told people who are looking at this list to
Yeah.
like maybe get my name out of that list,
Yeah.
but that list isn't real.
But
Yeah,
the list
don't worry
isn't
about it.
real.
Don't worry
And
about
And I don't know
Don't
Jeffrey
Don't worry about
Epstein.
it. Shut up. I wasn't listening. You're wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
Oh, no, classic plumbing the Death Star
Yeah, that's
defense.
that's like what stresses us the most about what's going on in the American government.
Yeah.
Is we can see like Donald Trump's using the plumbing the
He's
Death
using
Star.
our tactic.
He's doing
You're
the thing.
wrong.
Shut up. And I wasn't listening.
He's doing a bit.
Doing our thing. He
doing
stole
a
it
bit,
from us, dude.
motherfucker.
Makes me
And the other stuff is pretty bad.
Yeah, that's bad,
also
obviously.
bad.
Don't
This is
steal from
like
me.
that's
Donald
really
Trump.
bad. But this is like the second worst thing. So it's on the.
Hey, we've got this note that you wrote that seems like that you're making a joke about fucking kids with
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein, and you've signed it. oh, your defense that it's not you is because you don't draw pictures?
Yeah.
Hey, you've been donating doodles to this thing for the last 15 years.
I believe, what was it? I don't write drawings.
Yeah, that's not my language, as I think the
I
Cody
don't
said.
write drawings.
Yeah.
Although, yeah,
An insane sentence
but
that no one's no one's picking up on enough.
Yeah.
Because
well, do
that
you know why he
makes
said that
no
though?
fucking sense. Yeah.
It's because it's written in.
Oh, I understand
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
But you don't ever use the phrase,
I don't
write pictures. That's not a phrase
That's not a
people
thing
use.
people say.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's
Not
good
on the
to
list.
sign
Yeah.
your name as pubes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah, balloon. I just did a bit of the reason I went quiet for a bit there and tapped out of the balloon boy, bubble
Yeah.
boy discussion is because I was trying to figure out what the exact claim was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because there was a hoax and then the not the hoax.
Yeah.
So yeah, you were right. Parents did actually think he was in the balloon.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they he pled guilty because his wife was going to get deported.
Yes, that's right.
Potentially. So he was like, if I go to jail for a bit, they're going to stop questioning her.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And she won't get deported.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
nice.
Balloon Dad, not only innocent, hero.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Yeah,
American
yeah.
hero.
Although probably the green cards might have been revoked.
Yeah. And also,
By
I'm pretty
now,
sure.
yeah, things have changed.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
What happened to Balloon Wife in today's America?
Yeah.
No one's thinking about Balloon Wife, dude.
Everyone's thinking about how Donald Trump is on the Epstein list.
yeah, dude.
Well,
Hold on,
maybe
we
not on the list. Maybe like I guess helped author that list.
Yes,
you
yeah.
know,
I
maybe
feel like so there's a
partner.
lot of talk of Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
I feel like that maybe there was a third person that
Yeah.
could probably be
Yeah.
in the head.
Yeah.
I feel that maybe it
Like
wasn't
Ghislaine,
like it wasn't
not
a
innocent.
partnership.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the what do you call when it's a partnership of three people?
Yeah.
Like a triumphant.
A triumvirate. Yeah. Or,
Maybe
you know,
something like
an
that.
interconnected network of businessmen and wealthy elites.
Yeah.
You know.
And it seems that maybe there's a few that maybe were at the top of that organizing.
Yeah.
It seems
Yeah,
that, you know,
yeah.
maybe.
I would
Matt
imagine
Groening
so.
shouldn't have gone on that plane.
Yeah.
Don't get on the Lolita Express, Matt
I
Groening.
mean,
got
it's
his-
called the Lolita.
He got his feet washed, though, dude.
Yeah, and it was
Nothing
like,
weird
"Alright."
happened.
Yeah, bro.
got his-
Nothing weird happened. He just
got
got a
his-
foot massage from a child.
on a plane called the
Dude,
Lolita Express.
nothing weird
Normal
happened.
Hollywood
Yeah.
shit.
To Matt Groening, dude, the creator of Futurama and The Simpsons and Disenchanted. Nothing weird happened.
weird.
He's a normal guy, dude.
Normal guy, just like everyone else.
Yeah, man.
Mm.
Here's what I was thinking I could do.
Oh, yeah.
This is just a solution for
Yeah.
because I think that a good way to do it is to get someone else involved.
Yes.
And I was like, when people take a lot of ayahuasca or DMT,
Okay, I like this.
they get they have visions of machine elves. You ever hear about
I
this?
do not.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
I'm now intrigued.
Which are like,
well,
you know,
what the trip pixie
yeah,
fucking
they're like ultra dimensional entities.
excellent.
That
you
people
have
see when
fucked
they.
up severely though. I will share my reasoning very shortly, but please continue.
Oh yeah, this in a way this is like getting the insomnia disease where I wreck my own life.
no, because DMT, the trip,
Yeah.
because it takes you to an altered state of consciousness, which means that there's a chance Freddy will be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but my plan is to make my dream state such a hostile place
Oh yeah.
that it's like Freddy can't even survive there, you know? It's just fractal images and whale noise. And Freddy appears and like, what can he become?
Because a DMT trip is like 15 minutes, but
Yeah.
it feels like a lifetime.
Yeah. You know, and hey, maybe the ayahuasca, like that 15-year-old boy I saw on Instagram, will change my life. Make me a really good businessman.
I forgot about. I love that little boy that did drugs.
He
and
should
became-
not have done at 15 ayahuasca.
That's
That has
okay,
not
'cause
helped
his
him.
Parents gave
Yeah.
it to him.
And
We're worried about Balloon Boy's
We should be
parents.
worried
having
about
ayahuasca boy.
when you say these machine elves,
Yeah.
what?
They're like fractal beings
Okay.
made of light and sound.
Okay.
And they
well,
yeah.
again, in a similar kind of vein, it was like, because again, we are but mere mortals.
Yeah.
And I understand, you look, Freddy started off as a mortal, but now because of, I guess, three dream
Three
demons
dream
has
demons.
become something other.
Yeah.
And I think you're onto something because if there's dream demons, surely we have dream angels.
Oh, I see.
Now, angels, biblical angels, are often depicted as something that we can't comprehend,
That's
like
true.
like some kind of like fractals
They
of
just heaps
light.
of- oh, yeah,
Maybe
okay.
they're the same thing.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe we just do a lot of ayahuasca, is what I'm saying.
I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
So I was going to say go down the pious path and become like a
very
priest
Catholic
or
or
very
something.
very like religious, something like that.
Yeah.
But maybe fuck that.
Yeah.
Let's just do a heap of ayahuasca.
Let's just do heaps of DMT, dude.
Now, so DMT.
Yeah.
I've gone to the one site that. Hey, I want to find out what a DMT trip's like.
Yeah.
I head to Vice.com
Yeah, of
because
course.
obviously they've written an article
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
How well do you think you're going to be able to handle this? So this guy, he'd taken acid and used mushrooms dozens of
Yeah.
occasions.
I've never done mushrooms or acid. I'm
Yeah.
going in pretty raw.
Yeah, it's good. I've never done drugs because this is a podcast.
You cannot do drugs in a podcast.
No.
No. And I would crazy.
That would be
I don't even know.
absurd,
I don't
dude.
even know what beers taste like.
Yeah, dude. Me neither.
It's such a DMT is such a bungee jump into a new realm that can be you're going into a realm. That's not a good start.
Maybe, well, if you go into the realm, maybe you're sucking off Freddy into that realm.
that's
so
kinda
then-
what I'm
and like,
thinking.
well, first off, maybe you have to sacrifice yourself, but also
Yeah.
because it gets him out of everyone else's realm.
Yeah, exactly.
So
he's in the
now we're
realm
stuck
with
in
me,
this.
dude. He's stuck in DMT realm.
As
That's
he
good.
thought about what it's like to take the drug, he made the motorboat sound with his lips.
Awesome.
I wouldn't describe that as like motorboat sound, but I guess
yeah.
That's motorboat sound.
well, that's motorboating.
No, but that's the noise you make when you do
Yeah.
it.
But I guess like because like it's more of like an exasperated I guess you would describe it as a motorboat. But
Yeah.
I guess there's other connotations of motorboat. Because you're like,
Yeah.
it's because that's almost like what you were doing, like a car starting, or
Yeah.
like here comes
you do
the
a motorboat
airplane or
sound,
whatever.
then.
But you're like, because I'm guessing it was a
Oh, yeah. That's like a horse noise, really.
yeah.
That's basically a.
It is a
But
horse.
we all knew what he meant when I
Yeah,
read
that's
motorboat.
true, that's
So
true.
maybe we
You're
should
right.
just shut the
Maybe
fuck
we
up for
should.
once in our lives.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Yeah, how do you think you're going to handle being destroyed? All that was familiar, all reference points, all identity, all viciously shattered in a few seconds. I couldn't
Yeah.
even mourn the loss. There was no
Yeah.
one left to do the mourning. Up, out, eyes closed. I am at the speed of light.
Uh-huh.
Well, I imagine Freddy won't see that coming.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, dude.
That's true.
Freddy goes, "Oh, Jackson's asleep." Ah! Whoa! As he's torn apart by my fractured consciousness. He goes, "Dead to meet you," and then I'm not even there, dude.
Yeah.
because I don't exist.
Yeah.
Just nothing but like many holy lights.
Yeah, and then I come out of it pissing and shitting myself or whatever. Freddy's like, "I'm not going back there."
I don't think DMT makes you piss and shit.
I think it makes you feel like you're gonna, but you don't.
That's
what I've heard.
Not that I know.
Wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Psychedelics sometimes do that.
Yeah, I've heard
You're just like, I
ayahuasca
need to
makes
piss
you.
or shit.
If you do ayahuasca, that 15-year-old boy who did ayahuasca and became the world's greatest businessman,
Yeah.
they say you will feel like you're gonna diarrhea your pants, but you haven't diarrhea
Well,
your
that's
pants.
nice.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
sometimes with drugs,
You diarrhea
You
your
can
pants.
diarrhea your pants.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
that hasn't happened to me. Now the other stuff hasn't happened to me, but that actually hasn't happened to me.
So yeah, I guess if you get these elves to come
Yeah.
in and just absolutely just annihilate the Freddy and these three
Absolutely.
green demons, I reckon yeah.
I mean, it's gonna
I
wreck
once-
my life.
Well,
or maybe you're going to become the best businessman.
World's greatest businessman.
well,
Yeah.
I know of I feel like this is a friend of a friend situation. I really hope this isn't a story from the internet because this will be very embarrassing if that's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, a friend of a friend took. Can't remember if it was too much acid or too many mushrooms.
Yeah.
But it wasn't one of the I mean, I know that these are relatively crazy drugs,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like one of the big ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they were tripping pretty hard at their home.
Yeah.
They were staying at their parents' house, but their parents are away. They ended up just like trying to take it easy on their parents' bed, and then started tripping so hard they thought they were their own dad, and then felt such immense joy that they were like how they felt pride for their daughter, which was them.
That's awesome, dude.
So
that
they got
rocks.
so high that they were like, "I'm my dad.
Did
if
it,
I was my dad, I'd be so proud of my daughter."
that feels like it would have
Who
fixed
is me?
something. Did they come out of it stronger for it?
I don't know.
Hard to say, I guess. I feel like that's acid, but I feel like
I think if I thought I was my own dad, I would.
you would be a different man on the other side.
Well, yeah, it's just like I'd be like, damn, what happened?
I
Why
feel
am I
like-
my own dad now?
See, I feel like ayahuasca changes my life, in that I'm like now selling belt buckles on the side of the road or something.
If podcasts didn't exist, I
That's
mean,
what I'd be doing.
here's the thing with podcasting.
Done a good thing though. You've got rid of Freddie.
Yeah, exactly. And people say, Jackson, don't you miss the high success of podcasting? And I go, no, I've got my buckles.
Yeah.
Dude, I did ayahuasca and I found my true calling. After Freddie was demolished by the 8th dimensional
Yeah,
imps
dude.
or whatever,
I have buckles.
How
a
are you
machine
getting
elf
those-
came to me and said, hey, you got to make belt buckles.
How are you making belt buckles?
I go, so I find cans on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And I take him to a place. It's like an old sort of like a factory
Uh-huh.
where a guy's like one of those, what do you
Like a
call it?
press things.
Like a press things. And he presses them. Like not a hydraulic press, but like a,
Almost like a button press.
yeah, almost
thing.
like a button press. And he does that. And then I
So you're just selling 7-Up belt buckles?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's, and I just,
Dr.
And then you like,
Pepper.
what, drill and
Dr.
hole.
Pepper belt buckles.
yeah, exactly.
I'll buy
dude.
one.
Yeah, thanks, man. And then, I sleep in a tent. And I got a girlfriend I see sometimes.
That's nice.
And I never have any money. And people say, you're selling the belt buckles for like $40 a buckle.
Yeah.
Where's the money going? I go, I don't know,
Ayahuasca.
Yeah, I say, I don't know, man, but my pupils are like the size of dinner plates. I don't know, man. You look behind me at my tent and there's like, a bunch of cash in a old coffee can and a raccoon stealing it or whatever.
Did you see the raccoon that was smoking meth?
No, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, the cops pulled over a car.
I pulled over a raccoon.
No. They pulled over.
I have seen this awesome raccoon. Yeah.
They pull over a person and they're like, "You've been." I can't remember. They were doing something, either speeding or like the car wasn't registered or something like that. And there was a raccoon in the car. And they were like, "What you got there, buddy?" And it was a crack pipe. And then they took the crack pipe off the raccoon, and then the raccoon went under the seat and pulled out a second crack pipe. And it was smoking crack.
That's fucking awesome.
And it was captured on a body. This is the first time that a police body cam has worked, which is crazy.
Damn, dude, that's awesome. That raccoon, like no other raccoon has felt as good and as bad as that raccoon's felt.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome, man. So yeah, I'll just do ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Wreck my own life.
Yeah.
It's a good plan.
And it's, I say wreck my life, but my brain will be so fried I
You'll
won't
enhance
know.
it.
You'll
maybe.
just be in a different line.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
live
that's
in a
the
van.
best thing that, like as a group of us, if we just did a bunch of ayahuasca, we would just absolutely annihilate Freddie and come out the other side.
I'll sell belt buckets on the side of the road. You can live in a van by the beach.
Yeah, dude.
And
Am I
Zabit, you're
becoming a
just a
beach
wanted poster. Either wanted or missing.
Yeah.
Where'd
Wanted
he go?
by whom? Missing? Where'd he go?
Yeah.
We go, oh, there's like, douche, are you playing like a ukulele in your van? or
I'd rather
whatever?
die. I hate this now.
Yeah, yeah.
Give
I
me a
sound like-
bongo and I'm happy again.
Okay, you're
Fuck the
playing a
ukulele.
bongo in your van by the beach. You've also got no money.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in a
I got
tent.
bongos and a van. I don't need money.
The van is your bed.
Yeah.
It's your toilet.
Okay, that's good again. The beach is my toilet.
That's right. And then we go, where's Zaman? And it's just bones in the desk.
Yeah. Don't know.
We don't
Picked
know.
apart by a vulture.
Yeah.
And my consciousness lives on, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think that
What
when-
happened to Zaman? Well, his bones are in the desert, but I see him in my dreams. But I actually haven't said that. I'm just smiling at the person who asked the question.
I'm there possessing that vulture that ate my body,
Wow.
smiling away,
That's beautiful,
flying off
dude.
into the sunset.
I think that at the inevitable podcast crash of 2027 or
Yeah.
whatever, it's coming.
Yeah.
We should just do this anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I think it'd be awesome.
I know that it's rough to say that after we just said you've died. But maybe
Oh, yeah.
You should just do it, dude. Wander into the desert
Wow,
and
I had
stop.
no reservations.
Yeah,
I
man.
didn't even stop to say no.
Sounds good,
I went,
man.
yeah.
Yeah. I'll wander into the desert and die of dehydration. Absolutely.
And basically what I'm saying is I should use the last of my money when podcasts no longer pay the bills
Yeah.
to buy a van.
Yeah, dude.
And shit on the beach.
Yeah. And cover it up when the cops come and they say, hey, we've found a bunch of shits on the beach. You go, that's crazy, officer.
Probably a coyote.
Would you like a tie-dye t-shirt for your troubles?
$50. Die don't pay itself.
Yeah. But for you, I'll give you a discount.
$60. The cop discount.
Yeah, $60.
Please stop batoning me.
I got a lot of ayahuasca ready to buy.
Yeah, dude.
You selling?
You selling? I'll buy.
Cops are always selling.
I got the
Sure.
money.
Surely.
Yeah, dude.
That's
awesome.
what the fucking thing in the police station's for.
Yeah, the evidence lock.
Yeah.
Absolutely, dude. That's where all the good ayahuasca is.
That's what I'm led to believe. And this is how we do an ayahuasca heist at a local cop shop because we just have a feeling that there's a lot of ayahuasca there.
They
I
just-
mean, like, if you're robbing an evidence locker,
Yeah.
one, you're going to get
Yeah.
crazy shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Two,
Yeah.
This feels like the premise of maybe like a late 90s comedy, like a good 90 to 100-minute comedy.
hey,
Absolutely.
we're stuck in a dead-end job podcasting. What if we spice it up by robbing an evidence locker?
Exactly. We're doing it's doing a lot of ayahuasca
Cops
originally,
are
and now we're
people,
like,
so it's a victimless crime.
exactly. Now we just know, or we just think there's a bunch of ayahuasca in like an evidence locker, so we just try and make a heist.
Yeah.
Ayahuasca.
Maybe
Is that what
this
Airheads is about?
No.
is that what Coneheads is about, dude?
Yes.
No, Airheads, they're trying to get radio play, so they
Basically.
hold the radio station
yeah,
hostage.
yeah.
Adam Sandler and Brendan Fraser are there.
Yeah.
Their band stinks.
Yeah.
No, the band's pretty good, but he plays D&D or whatever.
Yeah.
Great film.
Maybe this would make a good
Detroit
Friday.
Rock City, they beat up kids for tickets to go see Kiss.
Yeah, great film.
Yeah, okay.
That came out much later, though.
Is Coneheads a good film?
I don't think so.
Dan Aykroyd has a
Detroit Rock
Conehead.
City came out way later than Airheads.
Yeah, dude.
Isn't it only like a couple? Isn't one like 2001 and the other one's like 2000, like 97?
Bro, no.
Airheads.
What the
Airheads
fuck?
came out much before.
1994 for Airheads.
There you go.
Detroit.
And now Detroit, that was like 2000 and, I want to say, 5.
You would be
Whoa.
wrong. 1999. But still 5 years apart. So Egg is on both of our
And
faces.
Coneheads?
Coneheads, I think, is an 80s
Very,
movie.
like, late 80s, very
It's
early 80s.
Coneheads is 1 year before Airheads. What the fuck is going on?
Coneheads is an SNL movie.
Yes.
How crazy is that, dude?
Yeah.
That was not a good enough sketch to spin off into a movie.
sure?
Name one good enough. Do you reckon
Pat. Corky Romano. Next question. Corky Romano has his dad or boss, whatever, kept being like, "Did you touch my ass?" And the guy's like, "I'm literally on the other side of the planet." No. And that's the recurring bit for that guy.
That is
Comedy.
pretty good.
that is funny.
That is funny. That is funny.
Does it end with, isn't the punchline like, do you want to?
I don't remember.
I feel like it's like, do you touch my ass? He's like, no. He's like, I think you touched my, and then at the end he's like, did you want to though? As in being like, hey, you
Bit
should
cheeky?
touch my ass.
Whoa.
Do you reckon we're gonna get a Domingo film?
What's that?
What are you saying to me? Shut up. Also, I'm not listening. What's Domingo?
You know the SNL, the famous viral SNL sketch.
No. No,
Well,
we do not.
I don't, man.
You guys
I'm
are gonna fucking get online.
No.
Yeah, you.
No, we
you-
do not.
Domingo?
What do
You've
you
lost
mean?
touch.
I've lost touch.
Who's
It
in
finally
that?
happens, dude.
The sketch.
Yeah. You don't even know.
No,
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Shut up.
the premise of the sketch
Yeah.
is at a wedding,
Okay.
and the bridal party get up and they go, "Hey, instead of making a speech, we're going to sing a song."
Okay.
And then they sing a song about their bachelorette party where it's revealed that the wife hooked up with a guy called Domingo.
Okay.
And then they keep going back to that sketch.
Okay.
And then, like, it happens again at the fucking...
The reception.
the fucking baby shower.
Okay.
It's like wake, but for a
Wedding wake. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
how did you miss this?
I don't know.
Ariana
dude.
Grande, Sabrina Carpenter, and... Was it? Yeah, Charlie XCX.
Because I'm
all
on
of them
Instagram
appeared
looking
in
at the kid who did ayahuasca at
Yeah.
15, dude. He tattooed his face.
it. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a good business decision.
Yeah, dude. He's a genius. He dropped out of school to do ayahuasca in the woods.
What do you reckon's
That
better?
kid's locked in.
Yeah, what do you reckon's better, those guys or like that guy or
Yeah.
like the kids that are like 9 and are like, Donald Trump saved my life, I'm 9.
I think that the kid who
They're
did
like,
Yeah.
my one thing, I'm 9.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that the men are in the men's bathroom.
I think
I'm 9.
that kid's life is wrecked worse
Yeah.
than the kid who
Yeah.
did ayahuasca at 15.
Yeah.
That's my belief.
I don't know any of these things, and I'm worried about humanity.
yeah.
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 But
You
maybe
should
the
be.
solution is just ayahuasca
Well,
in the woods.
in the world where we're living in vans, tents, and bones in the desert,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about the world.
That's true.
Because whatever.
bones in the desert.
Your bones.
And you're lick selling belt buckles, you're playing the bongos.
Yeah.
That's honestly the best, I guess, end scenario for dealing with Freddy Krueger.
Absolutely, dude.
And I honestly think maybe this time, JD, you got it.
I'll give it to you.
I'll give it to you.
I'll give it to you,
I think
dude.
We did all right this time.
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
bro.
You don't know Domingo. That's
We
crazy.
just don't know.
I don't know
I'm so sorry.
what
Well,
you're
no,
saying.
I mean, I'm not saying it's
We
good
just-
because
yeah.
SNL
Sort of
if-
stinks, yeah.
What's it- I like the idea of SNL more than I like SNL.
Yeah,
Fine,
sure.
dude, whatever, man.
But I mean, at least in
I've probably seen a clip of it. I didn't know it was called Domingo because I didn't watch it.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys.
How
are
have you
talking
seen
about.
a clip without watching it?
On mute.
Very easily for him.
That's an interesting concept.
Maybe you could easily just I think body Freddy Krueger.
You
Just by-
disengage so hard.
Freddy Krueger's doing his bit. You're like, what? Shut up! I wasn't listening.
am I-
Also, you're wrong. And I'm awake
I'm
again.
asleep.
Why am I dreaming about this guy, dude? This
Dude,
crazy.
I'm here for the holes.
Exactly. I shouldn't be dreaming.
This is like the least pornographic dream I've had in ages.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
the
since
hell?
I was like 9.
Yeah, I should be dreaming about you with big honkers. That's
Whoa,
much
that's
better.
better.
Man. Yeah, that's
better.
right. Okay, cool.
Now,
And then you'd be like,
that-
wait a second, this is a nightmare. I hate honkers.
So shit, quickly you with
Hole,
big,
you with two fat holes.
big, beautiful butt. Oh, we go.
There we go.
Oh, we go.
Thank
and
God.
hole. Oh, there it is.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thanks, Freddie. You're the best.
Thank you, Freddy Krueger, the guy that killed all those kids.
Thank you for helping me jack off in my dream. I like to think that in your dream you're not boning, you're just jacking off. Yeah, dude, I had a crazy wet dream last night. I saw an awesome ass and then I was just jacking off.
That's awesome.
And on that note, I've been Joel.
And I've also been Joel. Happy 603.
Happy
603. Wow.
How would you kill Freddy Krueger?
Yeah.
And do you think Donald Trump's on the Epstein list? Let us know.
Yeah.
Chuck it in the comments
In the
below.
comments below. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Yeah. Yes to both. Yeah.
Heaps.
I would go as far as
And with
to
a
say-
gun.
Yeah.
I would go as far as to say he's not on the Epstein list. Epstein's on the Trump list.
Yes. Yeah. Very possibly.
Well, nothing can be done. List isn't real. Goodbye.
Peace out.